y'all are making way too many contradictions in this whole recovery process. Someone has to come out here and just call you out on it lovingly so that we can actually get to where we want to go. Let's see if this sounds very familiar to you. I really want to feel curvy, and I really want to feel womanly, and I want to feel soft, and I want to step into my, natural body, and I want to, I want to feel healthy and grounded, and I want to get my period back, and all of those things, right? They want that. And then, yet, what I will get is, oh my gosh, I'm really scared that this bagel is going to make me gain weight. Honey, look at the contradiction there. I want to gain weight. I want to gain my health back. I want to do all this stuff. And yet then when it comes down to it, when I actually do something that could support my body in reaching that goal, I'm really scared. And now I'm freaking out about whether a bagel is going to make me gain weight. So let's talk about this, because you're not going to get anywhere until we learn to understand that the medicine is the things that you are fearful of right now. So in this example, the medicine, the thing that actually gets you to where you want to go, so the healthy, recovered body, is the bagel. And yet we be sitting here panicking, freaking out about the bagel when it is our medicine. So everything shifts and changes in this recovery process where you understand, okay, this is where I want to go. These are the things that are going to get me there. So when it comes down to doing these things, I'm not going to be afraid, because I'm going to have my vision in mind over here. I'm going to get so dang clear on what that is, and I'm going to understand that me, say, eating the bagel is me getting myself to where I want to go. Being the person I want to be, being at the health, state that I want to be at. Again, y'all be contradicting yourself so many times. Another contradiction I get all the time is I really just want to feel safe and comfortable with resting and sitting down, and I really just want that freedom. I want that freedom to, be able to work out or not work out. Like, I just want freedom and peace around the whole exercise thing. And then they'll be like, oh my gosh, I couldn't work out today and I'm freaking out. Now, I get it. Okay, so I'm not shaming you, and I'm not saying how dare you be scared. I get it. This is what I did for 11 years. I'm just calling it out. I'm just calling out the contradiction. This is classic quasi-recovery. Quasi-recovery is where you want something, but you stay in the wanting because you fear the doing. You fear the medicine, the things that's going to get you to that place. I'm going to be so real with y'all. Wanting is a very easy thing. We all want a mansion. We all want a nice car. We all want the hot boyfriend. We all want. Wanting is easy. That takes literally zero energy for me to sit here and want. We got to ask ourselves, not what do we want, but what am I willing to do to get this thing? Let's put it this way. Let's say you're building a multi-million-dollar company. Okay, that's what you really want. Cool. Again, something that a lot of people want to do. I want $1 million company. But you got to ask yourself, what am I willing to do? What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to go through to get this $1 million company? And you got to say, yeah, I'm willing to work long hours. I'm willing to fail. I'm willing to hire people. I'm willing to invest in support. I'm willing to, whatever it is, you have all these things. So you have these things that you're willing to do, and that's going to be what allows you to have what you want. Not the want. The want doesn't allow you to have what you want. It's what you are willing to do. So you got to look at this version, get very clear on this version of you. This is exactly what I do in the second module of my course, because it is so absolutely important in this process. Who is she? What are her beliefs? What are her morals, her values? What energy does she have? What energy does she project? What is her aura like? Everything. We get so dang clear, because if you don't know where it is that you're going, you won't know if you are willing to do the hard things to get there. Let that set in for 1 second. 1 second. If you don't have a clear picture on where it is you are going, now it doesn't have to be crystal clear, because obviously it's hard when you're sitting here. What is that going to be like? Of course, there's a lot of question marks, but it's get clear on a vision of what this can be. And again, I have like meditations and prompts and everything that like really deep dive meditations that help you really understand who she is. Because there can be a block in the beginning and you're like, I don't even know. I've heard that a lot from people. And that's why I made that such an important thing to go through in that second module, because I wanted to help people get clarity on what this is. So if you look at her and you go, she has peace, she has confidence, she has health, she has her period, she has all of these things. And you see that, you got to go, okay, well, am I willing to go through a season of feeling a little chaotic with food? Am I willing to go through a season of letting my body be the body size and shape that it needs to be? Am I willing to go through pushing through my fears? Like, am I willing to go through that? If you can't answer yes to this, you won't get here. So there has to be a point where you go, this is scary. This has things that I'm like, ooh, about, but I see this vision, I understand it, I see it, I desire that so much that I'm actually willing to go through this like hard time in order to get here. That's the key here. And then you got to stop, to bring it to the beginning of this video, you got to stop contradicting yourself by like hating the things that you have to do to get here. In my Archetypes of Women in Recovery masterclass that I posted in my group, we go through all the different archetypes of women in recovery. So there's the illusionist, there is the warrior, there is the little princess, and there is the entitled little child. Now, the entitled little child goes, everything should be easy. It should just be given to me. I should just be this version of me right here, right now. Entitled. Instead of understanding, hey, you gotta work to get here. Yeah, sorry guys, you do. You gotta go through things. You gotta put in your hours to be able to get to here. So you gotta take responsibility and not be the entitled little child being like, this should just happen. I got clients that are in their 50s and 60s, and trust me, it didn't just happen. You have to go through this process to get there. The little princess is in here. I'm just thinking, I'm like, the little princess is in here a little bit too, that energy. Little princess doesn't take responsibility. She has no responsibilities, right? She doesn't have resources. She doesn't have responsibility. She's a little princess. She's not queen yet. And we talk about how queen is like the version of you that you got to be at to finally be at recovery. Queen, and there's one other her. I don't know if I have this on YouTube. I'm going to drop this in YouTube. It is a thing that I did for my community. I'll drop it in here though, because it's very, very, very interesting. So if you want me to drop that Archetypes and Women's archetype down below, can you just put in the comments archetype, and I will make sure that you see the video when I launch it. This is what I'm going to leave you here with today. What am I willing to do to get what I want? So here's the thing. If you say, I'm not willing to do any of this, actually. Cool. Then you gotta let this desire, gotta let it go away. Now that's hard, isn't it? Because there's something deep inside you that goes, I know I meant for more. I know I meant for this. It's really hard to dissolve this. And the very fact that it's hard to dissolve this really shows just how much your soul is driving you to be this. Gosh, you guys, think about it. Your soul doesn't care to go through all these hard things. Your soul's like, I know where I want to go. I know who we're meant to be. I'm here on this earth to go through hard things. Your soul is like, yes, give it to me. Give me the season of growth and transformation and healing. Give it to me. So to wrap this up here, be mindful of the contradictions. Be mindful of you being fearful of or hating or not wanting the medicine that will get you to feel better. There's no purpose in that. There's no purpose in hating the medicine. Take the medicine. Take the pill. Take the red pill. Take the medicine. Take it. It will get you to where you want to go. It'll get you better. Stop fearing it. See the wisdom in it. There's a lot of wisdom in the whole recovery process. Trust me. A lot of wisdom. You'll understand that as you go through it. Like I look back and I'm like, I became the version of me I am now today. So confident, secure, so unconditional in my love for self because of the things that recovery took me through. If I could give all of you guys a pill and be like, here you go, I want you to take this. You're going to be fully recovered after you take this. I want to give it to you. And I know that sounds crazy because I don't want anyone to go through this process. I want to give you the pill because there are so many key things that you need to learn about yourself, about life, about food, about how you relate to all of those things. There's so many things that you need to learn that you can't learn if I just give you a pill. So you have to go through the process. You want to become this version of you who's empowered, who's powerful, who's feminine, who's all of these things, who's fully recovered. You want to be that, you got to go through the process. See it differently. See it as a beautiful season of growth, exploration, of adventure, of spontaneity, of all of these things, of rule breaking. Like, yeah, get in your little rebel energy. I'm a rule breaker. I'm going to break down all these rules that have kept me imprisoned. You got to just start seeing it in a different way. Now, if you need support during this process, my collective Get Your Flow On is going to help you do exactly this. I'm literally holding your hand every single step of the way in this collective, and I'm helping you move through this process with more ease, more confidence, more direction, more clarity, and more understanding, so that you can actually do the deeper work of really breaking down all of these old patterns to fully heal and then become fully free. So if you're interested in learning more about the Get Your Flow On collective, if you feel it'd be helpful in helping you heal your relationship to food, get your period back, heal your relationship to body, have good body image, body confidence, there is a link down below to my schedule. A lot of you guys from YouTube have been scheduling in. It's been really fun to meet you guys. I know my Instagram girlies a little bit better than those who are on YouTube, but there's a link down below that you can schedule a time to talk with me. It's a free call to just me understand who you are and you understand the type of work that I do. And if it's a vibe, then I'll invite you into the program. And if that feels like a yes, then you can go ahead and you can join us to get this type of support. Hope this was helpful, guys. I will see you in the next one, or I will see you on a call if you so choose to book in.